What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Listen, man. Anthony Edwards, man, he's about 24, 25 years old, NBA player in the NBA, and he's a hell of a player. But the crazy thing is, and with a lot of these athletes, man, they get all this money, and next thing you know, they see all these beautiful women that come and try to talk to them and stuff like that. Instead of just like getting to know them, dating them, or whatever, here and now and then, these guys continue to have sex with them unprotected, and next thing you know, they're having kids. So when they break up, the guy seems surprised that the woman want you to take care of the baby. But in this is right here, man, Anthony Edwards, he has about, man, he got about 4 or 5 kids, man. Like in the last 2 years, he had about 4 kids. Yeah, he had about 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like in the news now, the last few weeks and stuff, he's been in the news more lately with this baby mama named Aisha Howard. And Aisha Howard, man, she's a very beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? She has 2 kids, one by Anthony Edwards and one by another rapper, Little Baby. And I did a video on this maybe like a few months ago. But the news broke a few days ago that Anthony Edwards decided to not just pay child support, pay in full. Yeah, I never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? He has the money, but I never really see that from anybody, even multi-millionaires, that they decide to pay the full child support. You know what I'm saying? The 18 years is one lump sum payment. Allegedly, this stuff, some people saying it's true, some people say it's fake, but it's all in the blogs and stuff like that. So we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha kind of came online and kind of like give a response also. Yeah, so but the situation is crazy, man. But here's like a little article right here. It says Anthony Edwards baby mama 6 piece while Timberwolves star pays 7-figure sum to settle legal battle with ex-girlfriend. Wow. And it's 7 figures because, you know what I'm saying, she lived in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, when the baby was born at, but she decided to move to California because she moved to California to get a higher pay in child support. But the court ruled that no, the baby was born in Georgia and we're going to do it in Georgia. You know what I mean? So that was a little tricky part on her that she tried to play. Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards just made a move off the court that has everyone's attention. A 23-year-old shooting guard has been administered a messy legal battle with his ex, Aisha Howard. Why? Recently, Edwards submitted a request for paternity and child support relief for his 4-month-old daughter, Aubrey Summers Howard. Wow. Despite filing and presenting a California driver's license and birth certificate, she lost the motion in a new revelation in the matter. The Wolves star has made an astonishing move. So after the case had moved to Georgia, man, that's when, you know what I'm saying, he won the appeal or whatever, and he made it clear that he didn't want to seek custody or visitation. You know what I mean? This guy has at least about 3 or 4 kids, you know what I'm saying? But he don't want nothing to do with this kid right here. And I don't know what's going on with his other kids also. But in this right here, you know, I know everybody's seen it, you know what I'm saying, the text message and stuff like that, that this guy, he don't want nothing to do with his kid. He don't want nothing to do with his girl. Like, he don't want nothing. He just want to pay this money, play basketball, and seem like he just want to continue to date, even though he got a girlfriend and got a baby by his girlfriend. He still want to continue to just play basketball, make money, and have more kids. And the guy's about 24, 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing is, she's in her 30s. You know what I'm saying? So she's about 10 years older than this guy. You know what I mean? So she should have known better. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But the full pay is $1,080,000 in child support to her. You know what I'm saying? If this is true, that's the full payment that he would have to pay in one lump sum to her. You know what I mean? This is, I don't know, man. It's kind of wild. But then again, it's like, this guy already told you that he didn't want nothing to do with you or the kid. You know what I'm saying? So, and in the text messages, she was just saying, you know, I don't want really nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yo, I don't, because at first he told her to have an abortion, you know, and she didn't want to have the abortion. You know what I'm saying? I kind of understand people against that or whatever, dangerous or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But he's telling he don't want nothing to do with you. You know, but you still had the baby, and now y'all kind of going through the situation, all in the news, stuff like that, all in your personal life. So you got to understand that. I don't want to say, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I blame both of them. You know what I'm saying? I mainly blame her because she way older than this guy. You know what I mean? But this is her response to the news that Anthony Edwards allegedly paid full.
So guys, I have been purposely staying off the internet. Reason being is because I don't want to come out of character from the things that are being written and commented, the lies that are being made up. And I know that if I put myself in position to respond, I'm then putting myself in position to defend my daughter and defending her of what has been written. There's no nice way to do it because people have been so ignorant and so cold-hearted towards a child. And funny enough, I don't know if it's been a year or two, but I remember when Trump wanted to push laws banning the rights to abortion. And I remember how women came together and they protest. And you guys, you got dressed in jerry beads, and some of you went down in panties and bras and trench coats and was like, this is my body, this is my choice, okay? But the second a woman makes the decision, and I'm not even sure if it's a woman or if maybe, well, I know I'm probably getting this attention because of who I am and who I am attached to. But just generally speaking, the second a woman decides to make the decision about her body and her child, y'all turn into weirdos. Do you want a man to tell you what to do with your body or not? Do you want the rights or not?
I mean, listen, she has a point to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It's her body. It's her choice, but it should be also the baby father's choice also. Not just, oh, you know what I'm saying? What if he wasn't a multi-millionaire? You know what I'm saying? What if he just been some guy that just makes about $50,000 a year, stuff like that? Would you really keep the baby? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like downgrade that, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, is that one of the because a lot of people calling her a gold digger? You know what I mean? Because she's like 10 years older than this guy, you know, and the guy telling you he don't want nothing to do with you or the baby. You know what I mean? But
I've also come to realization that there are just certain allegations that I will never, ever beat with you guys. I came into the situation with the status because I have a child by a very successful artist, right? From then, I'm viewed as a certain type of woman because I'm beautiful and I have a nice body. And normally women like that attract a certain caliber of men, which is also not my fault. And now that I am in yet another situation where I now have a child with another successful man, there is no telling you guys that I'm not a gold digger.
I mean, listen, she's a very pretty woman, but you see her pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. We all know your body ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women nowadays, man, they get these bodies, these BBLs, and done for attention. That's 9 out of 10. Yeah, you get it for attention. You know what I mean? You get it to look good and attract a certain man. So when you do meet these certain men, what happens? You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised that women, other people in society, kind of call you a gold digger. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
You guys, it's no allegations at all. I don't. The only thing that irritates me is I read comments that say, oh, you're a gold digger, or you kept the baby for a check. What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compared the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with. And I said, you were digging for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you?
Oh wow. Now she kind of taking shots. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just kind of taking a responsibility, now she taking shots at other people that comment on her. You know what I'm saying? Now she's saying that okay, Yes, I got two kids. I got two kids by multimillionaires. Well, y'all got kids by losers. You know what I'm saying? It's, wow.
Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? Now, if that was triggering, that's how I feel every time somebody says, do you even love that baby? You kept that baby for a check. Oh yeah, baby. I'm on one tonight. We gonna talk about it. Cause see, I sat back and I watched y'all in your dirty bonnets, lay back on your headboards or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you. And you voiced your opinion about what you would have did if you were in my situation.
Listen, man. I mean, like I say, she's 10 years older than this guy. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Edwards already had a few kids before she met this guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, she is a beautiful woman. Whatever she do with her body, that is her choice. Then again, it's like the baby daddy telling he don't want nothing to do with you. He don't even want the kid. He don't want no visitation rights or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And as a woman, that would kind of hurt me. Like that should hurt. Like, damn, you know what? This guy just laid with me and we had sex. I don't know how many times, but he laid with me and had sex. And next thing you know, I'm pregnant. And this guy don't want nothing to do with me. He don't want nothing to do with my kid. Like as a woman, that would like make you think like, dang, I disgust from this guy. You know what I'm saying? He disgusted of me. Like that would kind of hurt. But she's about to get paid, you know what I'm saying? Because she's got two baby daddies who are multi-millionaires. So she's going to be set for life. So can people judge her? Yes. But then I also really, really blame Anthony Edwards because I'm like, dog, you're 20-something years old, multi-millionaire, and you got all these kids unprotected. You're not even married. So it's like, yes, these women going to use you, you know what I'm saying, because of your status, but these guys continue to do this, man, have babies by all these women and stuff like that, then feel some type of way when they want to have child support payments for you to take care of the kid, but that's all I got for now, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, yo. Is she wrong or is Anthony Edwards wrong for continuing to have all these kids unprotected and stuff like that? She want payments and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? She want a kid taken care of, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe.